Hello people of the internet, I am Tigster2005, and welcome to part 9 of my Sonic Adventure Let's Play. I know it's been a while, it's because I'm really lazy and I didn't feel like recording. But anyway, I'm back, and I'm still playing as Gamma. Just in case you forgot what was just happening, Gamma got off the egg carrier after betraying Eggman, and now the next mission is to rescue all of the other E-Series robots. And one of the stages I have to do that in is Windy Valley. So, I'm gonna go there right now. And I also got the Jet Booster upgrade, so that's nice. So, destroy E-103. So, Gamma claims that his mission is to rescue the robots, but we actually have to destroy them. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, this is basically what Sonic's Windy Valley was, or at least the first part of it. And yeah, that's, it's nice. And also the Jet Booster. It makes sense for Gamma to have it. Although one nitpick I have about it is that, whenever you activate it, it seems like, Gamma loses all of his forward and upward momentum, which feels kind of weird, especially after having played Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, I went ahead and played Sonic Adventure 2 because I just couldn't help myself, so whenever I do Sonic Adventure 2 on this channel, it's not going to be a first playthrough. And come to think of it, I already played through Tails' story in Sonic Adventure 1, so that's not going to be a first playthrough either. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I have, like, zero self-control. Anyway, this is E-103, Delta. And just like the other bosses, you just stand in place, you lock on, and that's an easy win. So yeah, Windy Valley. Not a bad level. It's pretty fun. Not a lot of complaints, just that it's really short.
E-103 Delta. Rescue complete.
So, yeah, we rescued E-103 Delta. So, yeah, that was a thing. Anyway, that cave has been opened up now. So, that cave over there, it leads to Ice Cap and Red Mountain. So, yeah. Anyway, there's Ice Cap, but we can't access it because we need the Ice Stone, which we never get as Gamma. So, yeah, we don't play Ice Cap as Gamma. It's whatever. Ice Cap wasn't exactly designed for Gamma anyway. However, the level we do play is Red Mountain. Basically, just destroy that robot and Red Mountain. And we go right into the indoor section instead of being outside first, like I was with Sonic and Knuckles. And there's a lot of enemies to lock onto, naturally. I also like how you can get items by shooting at them. I don't know why I find that cool. It's, I don't know. Also, one thing that I should note is that the action button, that's basically your shoot button in this game, like you use it to shoot things. However, Gamma will only shoot things that he's locked onto. If you just press the button, then he won't just shoot a projectile. He'll start up his lock-on laser thing and then just stop, I guess. I mean, if you lock onto something within that time frame, then he will shoot at it. Like see what it looks like. That's me mashing the action button. He's not shooting anything, but the lock-on laser is there. And again, keep that in mind when I start playing Sonic Adventure 2. Trust me, it's important. Anyway, we got this little tunnel section, and I like how all of the explosives that they have a big glowing hit, like the word hit is on on them. I think that's kind of funny. Anyway, the level is short, and here is E104 Epsilon. Basically, same thing. You just lock on, shoot, and rinse and repeat. Yeah, the bosses in this game, they're not exactly the best thing ever. Especially Chaos 4, because Chaos 4 sucks, let's be real. But, yeah. Basically, the bosses in this game, if they're not really boring, then they're really easy. Well, most of the time. The Egg Viper, I thought, was, it wasn't boring and it wasn't really that easy either.
E103 Delta. E104
I mean, it's easy, but
Epsilon.
it's not that
Rescue
easy.
mission accomplished. E105 Zeta. E101 Beta. Location unknown.
Indeed, where could they be?
Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Yeah, that's a good place to start looking. So, anyway, now we're headed to the egg carrier. And of course, it exploded. However, as we saw in Amy's story, you can still access the egg carrier. It's just now a boat and not like a flying thing. Just floats on the water.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Anyway, you go here, and there's this little raft thingy that you stand on it, and it takes you to the egg carrier.
E-Series data. Beginning search. Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
So yeah, anyway, now it's time to play the hot shelter level, which I think might have been my favorite level as Amy and Gamma. Although for Gamma, that's not real. I mean, not Gamma, Big. It's my favorite level for Amy and Big. Although for Big, it's not really saying much because, well, all the levels pretty much play out the same. You just go up to the place where Froggy is and you fish him out. Although I think Hot Shelter had like a lot more, not a lot more, but a little bit more content than the other levels. Like you actually had to get to where the pool is, and it also had really good music. And yeah. Anyway, we start in a similar section to where Amy didn't start out here, but she got over here, I think. I don't really remember. Anyway, as Gamma, you can hover over here, and you can get a lot of items. And then you can just hover over all of this, because who needs platforming in a Sonic game? In a platformer. Platforming in a platformer? Unheard of. Anyway, all jokes aside, as you can see, Gamma can pretty much just hover over a lot of the set pieces, and yeah. But anyway, Gamma's jump is actually really high. I like that. Again, keep that in mind for Sonic Adventure 2. Hint, hint. So, anyway, we got a whole lot of enemies to lock onto, and a lot of targets in general. I think that's just the fun, satisfying nature of Gamma's gameplay. It's the fact that you can shoot things and it's actually kind of rewarding. Like, not only are you getting rid of obstacles and enemies, but in this game you're also getting more time to clear the level, because remember, your time as Gamma is limited. I don't know why it's limited. I don't know why Dr. Robotnik designed his robots that way, but you know. Anyway, now there's this set piece. I'm dropped onto this thing, and it starts moving. And it turns out it's attached to a train of sorts. And yeah, it's fun. There's not really much to say about Gamma. Like, all of his levels, they pretty much play out the same. Except for Hot Shelter. Hot Shelter is by far his best level. Because, well, first of all, it's the longest, but still nowhere near as long as some of the shooting levels in Sonic Adventure 2 are. And also there's this train set piece, and it's fun. And Gamma controls really well, too. That's the thing with all the characters in Sonic Adventure, except Big, is that they control really well. And, yeah. And the levels had to be designed for multiple characters in mind, which in some ways that could have limited them, but I think Sega did an overall good job at that. Anyway, you step on this button and takes you to the next section. And we got some spiky balls, and then we got some more targets, and there's a hole we can jump into. And here, you can lock onto some stuff, then you can lock onto some enemies while they try to shoot at you. And okay, now for some reason I can't hover. Yeah, I wasn't able to lock on because I don't know. Anyway, then you go over here and boss time. E105 Zeta. Now, I haven't talked about this yet, but I think what Gamma actually meant when he said that he was rescuing the other E-Series robots was that, like, ever since the classic Sonic games on the Genesis, like, when Dr. Eggman made robots, he basically put little animals inside of them, and that still holds true in Sonic Adventure. And the E-Series robots are no exception. They have little animals inside of them, like, see that little green bird? Basically, in this case, we were rescuing the little green bird. And that means that Gamma has a little animal trapped inside of him as well. So, yeah. Anyway, Hot Shelter. Probably the best level as Gamma, as Amy, and as Big. Yeah, it's good.
E105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining.
The units that are remaining.
Gamma.
Yep. Gamma is one of the units remaining. One of the robots that needs to be rescued. And there's E101 Beta. So, all of the E-Series robots, their nicknames, well, I say nicknames, but code names, that's the word I was looking for. They're named after Greek letters. We got Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, and Zeta, but no Alpha. Anyway, E101 MK2, what? I'm not sure how that's supposed to be pronounced. E101 MK2, MKII, or something else. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced MK2, but like, why? Just because he changed his appearance now his code name has changed from Beta to MK2? I don't really get it, but whatever. This is a boss fight, obviously. And it's actually Gamma's final boss. And so that's right, E101 is Gamma's both first and last bosses in his story. And yeah. Basically he shoots projectiles at you, and as you could see before, he basically either blocked or dodged my attacks until a certain point when he couldn't. So, at that point, oh, there he goes, dodging my attacks, blocking them, and I don't know why I got hit there. Oh, I think I missed my chance to attack. Not sure though. Anyway, the music here is good too, just like the rest of the game. Because of course it is, this is Sonic Adventure we're talking about, of course it has good music. Okay, after he does that dash attack, that's when you can attack, I think. Anyway, there he goes. Explosions, electrical
Mission
thingies.
complete.
Yep, mission complete. And cutscene. There. Oh, it just falls down awkwardly. I get that this is supposed to be an emotional scene, but when the cutscenes are so dated, it's kind of hard to take it seriously, I guess. Yeah. I'm just gonna let it play out. So, there's a little bird that was inside of E101 MK2, I guess. Alright, so what's gonna happen next? Well, not much is happening right now. Alright, there's the image. There's the bird flying away. The Gamma just spazzes out slightly, and then what? The birds. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, no. Oof. Moment of silence. And yeah, there's the explosion. Gamma just explodes, I guess. Again, the cutscenes in this game, they haven't aged very well. Like, Gamma takes a really long time to actually die, I guess. And yeah, bird awkwardly turns around, and there's the bird that was inside of Gamma, that red one. And that was Gamma's story in Sonic Adventure. So overall, it was fun. Although, like a lot of the rest of the playstyles except for Sonic, the gameplay really doesn't see its full potential in this game. And that's kind of a shame, because I think with levels like Hot Shelter especially, this could have been a really fun gameplay style, and it was. Although the levels were way too short, the bosses were way too easy, and overall, like, it was fun, but it kind of leaves me wanting more. And luckily, Sonic Adventure 2 mostly delivers. However, there are differences that do make the shooting levels in Sonic Adventure 2 different from Gamma in Sonic Adventure 1. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So anyway, Gamma's theme does not have lyrics, it's just an instrumental song. And anyway, the story, it could have been told really well if the cutscenes weren't so dated. But the cutscenes, they're dated. They're from 1999 originally, before the game got ported so many times, from the Dreamcast to the GameCube to the PC release that wasn't on Steam to Xbox Live PSN, and finally to Steam version I'm playing right now. And even then, I got a mod that makes the game look a little bit better. So yeah. Anyway, but I digress. Gamma's story. the actual plot. I think it's a good plot. There's emotions, I guess. Well, okay, not really, but uh, I mean, we see Gamma starting off as Eggman's creation, or yeah, it was his creation, and he was built to fight uh, Sonic in particular. And after Gamma sees Eggman mistreat the other E-Series robots, kind of. Like he basically says, okay, none of you got the right frog, be gone, you're useless. And meanwhile, Gamma was the one that got to keep working for Eggman. And even then, after listening to Amy, he decided, no, you know what? This is wrong. I gotta rescue my fellow E-Series robots. And by rescue, I mean blow them up and rescue the animals that are inside of them. Which basically necessarily meant that Gamma needed to be destroyed too, and he was. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling at this point. I just want to let the credits play out, like I usually do. Anyway, what else is there to say when there's nothing to say? I started my freshman year of high school. That's been going okay. Yeah, I got nothing. So, yeah. We got some screenshots of Hot Shelter now. Yeah. It's kind of weird that Sonic gets to play every level except for Hot Shelter. Then again, Hot Shelter wasn't exactly designed for him. I think the level wouldn't really play out very well if Sonic got to play it. So anyway, we got some logos and stuff. Sega Digital Studio and Sonic Team presents, presented by Sega Enterprises Ltd. And we are left with an image of the pink bird that that was inside of Gamma, and that other bird that was inside of Beta. Anyway, so join me in part 10 when I start Tails' story.
Sega.
Take care.